I was wrong. A car market crash is not happening anytime soon. As much controversy that surrounds a car market crash happening, as much data that we can pull to say that delinquencies are higher, repossessions have been never higher, car prices have been never higher, and the terms of new auto loans are just downright predatory and expensive. You would figure that'd be a recipe for disaster and a recipe for correction, but no, I underestimated some consumers can be, because at the end of the day, people are still signing for these loans. People are still buying at these car prices. People are still accepting high interest auto rates. People are still allowing to roll over $20,000, $30,000 in negative equity with little money down. People are still not budgeting correctly. People are still wanting to show out and not show up and understand what is going to really affect them in the long term and midterm.
And honestly, I 100% agree. We can look at the comments. People think a $900 a month payment is okay and acceptable. Selling people cars they can't afford will lead to more regulation in already over-regulated industries. It's coming. So I get this in the way if you're thinking of it in the '08 financial crisis. I mean, anybody with a pulse somehow got a mortgage for some sort of house that they had no business affording. And that's why everything ended the way it did. And then it was very difficult to get a mortgage. You need to have really high income. There was very strict barriers. But if you already take a look right now, especially in my comment sections for the cost of living, anything with houses, because of how expensive it is, people are getting loan amounts for way more than they probably should be compared to their income levels. I'm not saying right now it's just as bad as '08, but kind of seems like it's a cycle. Everybody gets screwed in '08. There's a whole bunch of regulations. The banks tighten up, and then they slowly want to start making even more money, and they start lending out even more to people who probably shouldn't. And it's the same thing with the car market. And I didn't even realize the next comment is basically what I said. Same for housing. Never going to be a crash if people keep overpaying. People would rather continue to look like they have money than actually have money. And I